morning. Mike Wazowski.
You watch too many kids' movies.
Wazowski. All right, well, happy February wrap-up and March TBR.
Woohoo! It was a good
Is that something we
month.
celebrate? Maybe that's our new celebration. I don't know.
Celebration dance. Celebration dance. Give me the shimmy. Give me the shimmy. I don't know.
You're giving me the creaky chair is what you're giving me. I can hear it from over here.
Can you?
Yeah. Have you
I
ever
need to
seen
oil
I was telling you recently about that music producer that I follow, Andrew Huang. Have you heard of him before?
Only through you. Not until you told me, no.
He'll do these things where he'll like sample real world objects like rubbing a balloon or peeling a banana. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's a bad example. Squeaking a chair. I'm sorry. I literally just picked your number one phobia of bananas. How did I do that?
It was an accident. I'm sorry, Crypto. It was an accident.
I promise.
Yeah,
I
right.
did not mean to do that on purpose. He will sample real world objects. Like when you draw with a pen, you get that little sound. So he takes all these sounds and then he'll make like hi-hats and dropping like a milk jug on the ground. That'll be the bass kick. And he'll make songs out of things like that. Like he'll take, all the sound effects a car makes and he'll make a song and rhythm and beat out of it. It's kind of cool. We should do that with your like setup here. Like your little squeaky chair could be like the maracas or something like that.
Yeah. You ever seen that making of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? And they show how they do a lot of the sounds?
No. Like they show the Foley sound effects and such?
Yeah, where like it's so it has to be so exaggerated for it to actually sound what your brain thinks it will sound like when a meatball falls and hits and the splat it makes. You have an anticipation of kind of what that will sound like. And I think in the video, if I remember, that one is a mop. They have like a mop on like a concrete floor or something, and they get it all like super soaked with water, and it's like splack splat. And I forget what else they drop for like when the hamburgers fall. But it's pretty interesting to see how like real sound effects in shows, they use real life objects, just like you said that guy does.
So what you're saying is we need to hire a Foley artist to create sound effects for our show, right?
For my chair, yeah. To make it that much more dramatic so people understand. Because otherwise they're going to be disappointed. This is a high quality show here.
Can you hear my chair?
No.
No. Sometimes I'll be sitting here, and I was moving it a little bit, but like I feel really fat sometimes because like there's this bolt that's just hanging on for its dear life, and if I just move the chair like in the right way, it'll just bing, like it'll fly out and like the chair like drops. I'm totally surprised it hasn't happened yet while filming.
I just imagine this little tiny screw with like its grunted face, and he's like holding on to himself, and he's like for dear life.
Yeah, it's like those memes where like you have like that girl that's wearing like a shirt that's way too tight, and like
and the button.
zoom in on the button, and it's just like I wished I believed in anything as much as this button does to holding on.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I believe as much as Una's chair's screw.
Guys, I wished I believed in life as much as my screw does in this chair. All right, February, what did we do? One of the big things is we kind of got out our 10K celebration video.
Woo! We need some special sound effects there. Fireworks. Psh, 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 psh.
Yeah. Is it kind of bad timing that right as we do our 10,000 sub celebration, we're reading the book The Idiot by Dostoevsky? Like, what does that say? Like, are we stupid for having spent this much time on YouTube? Goodness.
Well, it's been fun, so who cares?
Yeah. This is bro time. I think most of the loyal followers, if you're new here, if you didn't know, every Thursday, 7 to 9, this is Crypto's Night Friday night. We just hang out, have a good time, and we just so happen to film and talk about some books as we do it.
Yeah.
I also got out a couple of solo videos, Moses, Man in the Mountain, and The Obscene Madam D, which is kind of starting. I thought I'd try to do something new, where I do like spoiler-free reviews, like the more typical BookTube review things. So if you guys check those out, please feel free to give me feedback. We don't do spoiler-free book chats too often. Like usually you'll have like the intro spoiler and then, spoiler-free, and then later on do the spoiler chat. This was our full review spoiler-free chat. So if you guys watch them, let me know what your thoughts were on them. I had fun making them.
Oh, I thought it was an excellent video. I thought you did a great job. It definitely made me jealous that I was doing my stupid class and I did not get to read that with you because, I mean, who doesn't want to read,
Which one are you
Zora?
talking about?
She's absolutely amazing.
I did two videos. Which one are you talking
Moses.
about? Oh, okay,
Moses.
Okay.
Man of the Mountain by Zora Neale Hurston. No,
Okay.
that one, oh, I am jealous. But hey, on a good note, I finished my class with a 94A and I'm done, so I can recertify. Woohoo!
See, if we had that Foley artist, I would inject some sound effects right now to celebrate with you.
Okay, get on that. Get on that. Somebody hire us somebody, please.
All right. So, in terms of what we read in February, any notable pick of the months or things that you'd want to mention and give a shout out to?
I thought all of them were good to great. I enjoyed every single story. I don't think we ever really had, one that was a dud or anything or lower. You did excellent, I think, picking all these stories. I didn't feel like there was a little bit of a standout, for me anyway, on Blues Ain't No Mockingbird by Tony Cade Bambara. That one, yeah, it just really felt there was so much open to interpretation of where you could go with that, depending on your background and your view and what you knew of the situation. There could be a very emotional ride as well. I really enjoyed that story. And once we had a conversation about it, I reflected back on it. I was like, wow, that was a really great story. And I don't know if it's to the purview of excellence compared to all the others and puts them down or anything, because I don't want to compare them all together. But that one stuck with me. I will say that of all of them, when I was thinking about doing this video, and I knew you were going to ask the question, that was the one that popped in my brain first. So take that.
You're telling me your number one pick wasn't the poem?
I hate you. Yeah. I didn't say I didn't like the poem. I'm just saying that was my favorite. And I didn't come down on the poem. I said they were all good to great. So I enjoyed it for what it was worth, but definitely not going to pick it as my pick of the month.
Now,
No.
we don't have any poems, I believe, scheduled for March, but I think we have 3 scheduled for April. How do you feel about that?
It's my birthday month. You hate me? Okay, so you talk about my phobia, make fun of my squeaky chair, don't like my pick for a month, and now you tell me we have multiple poems.
Whoa,
not one,
we've got some
not
lies.
two, multiple poems in my birthday month.
Whoa, we've got lies here. What is this? I made fun of your squeaky chair. I am exalting it to the level of producing awesome music. And I never said Tony Cade Bambara was bad. I like that story.
No, I know you didn't, but you made fun of my pick because I didn't pick the poem.
Oh, well, that's not making fun of your pick. That's teasing you about hating poetry.
Okay. Well, regardless, you are making us do multiple poems in my birthday month.
Heck yeah, I am. And you're going to love it. It's my birthday present to you. Now, another birthday
let's go to
present
March
you.
first, though. Let's get through March first and worry
Another
about
present
April
to
later.
you. This is one that we've talked about multiple times, and that's The Fall of the House of Usher by Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, yeah. I love Poe. His stuff is so intriguing.
Now, out of
It's so
curiosity,
influential.
do you remember why we're doing this story out of curiosity?
We talked about it.
Wait, are you serious? You really don't know why we're doing it?
Yeah, I know. You're teasing me because I said it 2 times. I've messaged you 2 times because of the Netflix show.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Mike Flanagan, your boy, Mike Flanagan.
Yeah,
He's gonna kill
I knew. Mike Flanagan is doing The Fall of the House of Usher based on Poe for Netflix series. I messaged you 2 times, and now yeah.
Are you have you read this one before?
No. Is the show coming out in April? Did I tell you that?
No, it's not coming out in April. We're way ahead of the game on that one for once.
Oh, okay. That's a first ever, right? Usually we're scrambling to read it like, hey, it's coming out Friday. Do you want to read this real quick?
Yeah, I wish I had credit for that one. I just so happened to have it scheduled and it worked out from a timing perspective. That actually is, nice. I can't give myself credit for that one.
Hey, little accidents happen, right? Little happy accidents.
All right, let's do 2 stories here we've already recorded and talked about. We just haven't published. And one is To Build a Fire by Jack London, and the other is The Egg by Andy Weir. Took me a while to kind of figure out when those were going out and just due to some other things, but they're finally going to be coming out this month.
The Egg? Didn't we record that like in October?
Yeah. Yeah, like a half a year ago.
We recorded that. I was like, wait a minute. I was going to the dentist when we did our pre-talk on that one.
Yeah.
And that, like, I think I have a dentist appointment like next month, so it's like 6 months.
Yeah,
That's
that one
crazy.
got lost in the archives. We're pulling it out from the archives to
That I'll have the old setup. They won't be the nice new setup. People are gonna be like, "Hey, what happened? What did crypto do?
yeah,
Why did he move back? I don't like it."
It's going to be
Yeah.
people can tell that it's dated now. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and my beard will be very different. I'll have a lot less gray hair.
All right. Now, what we're doing new this month, we've got The Fly by Catherine Mansfield. We've got The King of Bingo by Ralph Ellison. Our first Ralph Ellison, the short story. I've been talking to Jack, the Rambling Raconteur, about it, and he says that Ralph Ellison's short stories aren't his favorites. That it's more like the essays and novel kind of where it's at for him. But we're gonna see some more about Ralphie here. What's going on with him?
Got to give everybody a shot, right?
Well, we got to give him a couple shots here. Right? I've got another one, I think in April or May, I think of his as well. Now, we are returning to the Dubliners with A Little Cloud by James Joyce.
Yes.
Getting closer and closer to eventually getting
Don't
out
say it. Don't
the
say
before you read. What? Say what?
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to say we're getting closer and closer to finishing because that's like bittersweet.
Oh, no.
I don't want to finish it.
No, this is me ripping into myself because I've been saying for like 3-4
Oh.
months now I'm going to work on this before Dubliners video, but like I keep just getting distracted with other things. But I will work on that because I think the last 3 Dubliner short story talks that we did, every single one I'm like, oh, we're going to have this before you read Dubliners video out, and I'd never work on it, so that's my fault.
We've been doing some hefty novels over the last few months, so
Guys,
yeah,
I don't
give
do
yourself some break.
I don't do mood reading, right? So this is my equivalent of mood reading is mood scripting. I'm a mood scripter, people, okay? I've got to feel it. I've got to feel it before it happens.
I got a feeling.
Ooh.
And it's getting me in the mood to read.
All right. Now, speaking of real light reading, this is one that we'll want to, I mean, you could probably be a couple drinks in on this. You might even just audiobook it because the writing is so simple. Talan Akbar by Jorge Luis Borges. Be a real simple
No
one,
way.
right? Yeah, real simple.
That makes me nervous. I don't know if I'm smart enough for that one.
I don't know if I've never been smart enough for any of Borges' writing, but I still make
That's
videos
what it makes me. Yeah, but it makes me feel dumb. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
man, I sometimes I like, hey, we had a good video. That was a great talk, and like I felt like I understood that, and I feel like I could teach this, and we made a video, and the video turns out really well, and then we read one of his stories, and I'm like, why are we doing this? I'm an idiot.
I'm a complete failure. What have I been doing with my life?
Exactly.
Yep, that's Borges in a nutshell. So we'll be doing that one. We've got The Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connell. This is actually a submission from, oh gosh, this was submitted to us before The Egg. Just now getting around to it. Sorry about that, people.
That's a pretty famous story, though, so that should be good.
Yeah,
That should
yeah.
be fun.
Well, it was it was originally scheduled for the greatest short story of all time, and then we didn't do the greatest short story of all time, and I was going to put it up at this other time earlier. It just didn't work out. Now
there's
there's
a famous movie on that, right? The Most Dangerous Game.
probably
Isn't there?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's a movie. Might
What,
be
do you
a
think I'm
couple of movies
smart or
based on
something
that.
like that? I just got done telling you I don't even understand Borges. Don't expect me to watch movies too.
No,
I ain't got time for that.
I didn't say that. I just assumed that you had a plethora of pop culture knowledge.
A plethora.
Yeah, I'm
Would
taking
you
your
say I
nerd
have a
card.
plethora of pinatas?
Yes, senor. Do you
No,
know what a
those
plethora
movies-
is?
Those movies I can get the references for.
Oh, you couldn't see my hip thrust.
All right, and then last but not least is our unknown March Patron read, which we don't know what it is. Our patron has to select it. But this month is, I think we have a new patron, do we not, sir?
Yeah. So Brandon is our new patron, and I'll reach out to him, and hopefully he'll give us another good suggestion. They've all been winners so far, so had no duds. So pressure's on.
Oh yeah, geez, no pressure, Brandon's bookshelf. All right, he actually is.
I have faith.
Very cool guy. We'll leave a link to his channel down below. Definitely check him out as a newer booktuber. He's got a lot to add to the community, so we definitely recommend it. So with that said, guys, we post videos every Monday and Thursday, and on Wednesdays, we squeak a little bit.
Hey man, you've been pumping out videos great. So I mean, I think you should do some stuff from October.
I'm going to go into the archives. I'll bet you, is there ever a video that we just didn't push out that was just terrible? I think the closest we've ever come was Absalom, Chapter 7. Do you remember why? Do you remember why?
Was it too long? Was the video too long? Did we rant? Did we cuss?
No, it was my fault. It was my fault. That was the one where I couldn't.
Nope.
That was the one where I was too drunk and I couldn't read the script anymore. So I had to keep asking you.
Yeah.
What's the next thing I'm supposed to say?
That's right. And I just had to start reading the script. That's right.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Behind the clips, behind the scenes, behind the cantina. Embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, we need that. Behind the cantina. Pull away the
behind
curtains.
The cantina.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make a new level on Patreon.
All right, guys. We push out videos every Monday and Thursday, and
you already said all that.
Yeah, but I felt like, but no, I know I said that, but I feel like we went on for a really long time. I'm like, well, now I need to edit that out in editing. But now that you've called out that we already did that, now I can't edit it out in editing, and now I'm just going to look ridiculous.
Peace.
Wait, I was in the middle of saying ridiculous, and you said peace. Oh. Our timing is way off tonight.
Audio sync in.
4, 3.
Cut it out.
Out.
Peace. Again.
You already did the peace.
An extra peace be with you.
And also with you.
All right. I'm stopping.